Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
What's going on YouTube? Greenscraft here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. This is a good buddy of mine, Zach SBP33. His link will be in the description. You should check him out. This was actually a really good game. I enjoyed this one a lot. It's an NU match. As you could tell, he does have the Kadabra, which, if it does, get off a few attacks, can be deadly. The Braviary, depending on the set, can be very deadly. The Samurott seems to be, could be like a threat. Not sure yet. And Life Point and Pachirisu I'm not really too worried about. But, they can be trolls. Now, if you see on my team, I have two Elemental Monkeys. I have Armaldo, which is my rocker and spinner. I have my Rotom Fan, which is one of my Scarfers, and Haunter being my other Scarfer, and Livani being my offensive Pokemon. So, without further ado, let's get into the battle. Alright, so I'm going to lead off with my Armaldo, and he's going to lead off with his Got Milk, his Kadabra. So, right off the bat, I'm going to want to set up my rocks, but he's going to set up a Reflect. I thought he was going to attack me first, but actually the Reflect was good, so I get my rocks up free, and they're in for the rest of the game. And he actually goes for a Psychic now, and it does a very good chunk, but I hit him with an X-Scissor, and even though the Reflect is up, it is a one-hit KO. So, Kadabra, the big threat, is already gone, so I'm not really too worried about that anymore. Now he's going to send out King Fabu, and that's his Simisear, which is very deadly, to my Armaldo at least. So, he gets rid of Armaldo on a second turn, which I really don't need anymore, because he does not have a spinner, a rocker, so I will not need to spin him. So, now I send in my Simisear, which, nicknamed not a girl, because, it is a boy, it looks like a girl. And he sends in his Genki, whatever it's called. So here, I'm going to go for the Nasty Plot on the switch-in. And I'm going to be at +2 special attack. And now I'm going to go for the Mud Sport. And I did not predict this at all. He has the hidden power Electric. Now, the reason I went for Mud Sport was because I predicted a double switch into Pachirisu. So I didn't want that to do any damage to me that much. So now he sends in his Simisear again, and I was just going to go for the Hyper Pump just to get damage on Samurott, but I actually end up taking out a Simisear, which is good this early, because Simisear can be a threat to at least my Livani. So now he sends his America, and I figured it was going to be like a Choice Band set, but it's actually Life Orb. So I knew it wasn't going to be Scarfed, so I knew I could go for the Ice Beam straight away, and I do take it out. So now he goes for his Cheshire. I know these things carry Sucker Punch, so I am going to go for another Nasty Plot. And he actually ends up going for the Substitute. And that actually caught me by surprise. I don't see that often. So I go for the Hydro Pump and I miss, unfortunately. And then he goes for a Sucker Punch on me going for the Hydro Pump again. And that's going to take me out, obviously. Now I'm going to send in my Livani. And he's going to go for the Swagger. Like, I have never seen a set like this on a Lipard. So now I go for the Swords Dance, but unfortunately I hit myself in confusion, and that does a lot to myself. So now I do outspeed, so I am going to go straight for the X-Scissor, because now I am at like +3 attack, I believe, because of the Swagger, and that's obviously going to break his sub. And now he he goes for the foul play, which is that's a great set. Swagger and then foul play. So that's going to take me out, obviously. And now I'm going to go out into my Semi-Seer and my Gay because, you know, he has a little bent wrist and everything. So now he goes for the substitute, and I do go for the Heat Wave. And now that is going to break his sub, obviously. And he is faster than me, so he is going to go for the Sucker Punch. And that is going to take me down to about orange. That's a good chunk. It takes me down to red, okay. Then I hit him with a Flame Burst because I didn't want to risk the chance of Heat Wave missing. And Zach did ask me, why do I have both of those? And I told him I want a high power attack and a high accuracy attack. See, like that. That missed, and he gets up his substitute. If that Heat Wave would have hit, it might have actually killed that Pachirisu. But I'm not 100% sure. So, we will never know. So, he does take, I go for the Heat Wave, and I end up taking myself off of Life Orb Recoil. And this Pachirisu is just a little freaking troll. So now I'm going to go on to my Rotom Fan. I'm your fan. And I'm going to go straight for the Air Slash. And, it does nothing. I thought it would do a little bit more. And I get the flinch hacks. So I'm just going to keep going for the Air Slash. And, trying to get more flinches. But and I get another one. And, I'm literally going to spam it because I am Choice Scarf. So, I believe on this turn he gets the Thunder Wave. Yeah, he does get the Thunder Wave on this turn, which will cripple my Rotom. And at this point, his only other Pokemon is a Samurott. So I figured that my Rotom Fan would be useless at this point against his Samurott, being that it's slower. So I'm just gonna leave it in for fodder, basically, and just keep going for the Air Slash. So now he goes for the Sweet Kiss, and now he's gonna get the Parafuse, and that is a very bad combination. But I do break through the confusion, but I do get paralyzed. And he's gonna go for the Super Fang, which does half damage to your health every turn. And now I do snap out of the confusion, but I do get power hacks again. So basically, his only other move is his only attacking move is Super Fang. So I know that I can take it out because it just does half every turn. So I know I have about 2 or 3 more turns of survival, being that it only does half. So now I use Air Slash again, and that is going to take out his Pachirisu. So now he sends out his last Pokemon, his Samurott, and he goes for the Hydro Pump, and luckily he misses. And I'm going to go for the Air Slash, and even though it does a decent amount, it doesn't kill. And the second turn he does get the Hydro Pump, so my Rotom Fan does die. And now I send in my Haunter, which is Scarfed. So now I go for the Thunderbolt, and that is going to take out Samurott, and that is the game. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to go check out Zach's channel. The link will be in the description below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.